My husband's birthday was this week. He always wants me to bake him magic brownies. Yeah, one person. Don't act like you don't know what those are in St. Peter's. Magic brownies. 20 years ago, that meant put pot in them. 10 years ago, I started putting Viagra in them. Nowadays, they have bran fibers so he can poop. Brownies with Viagra and bran. I never know if he's coming or going. My 40th birthday, I went clothes shopping, and the little girl at the checkout said to me, "Will we be using our senior citizen discount today?" Thank you for groaning. Will we be using our discount? No, but we'd be happy to change your diaper, you little twit. I am trying to get in better shape this year, so in January, I signed up for Zumba classes. You seen the infomercials? And in February, I dropped out of Zumba classes. That stuff's hard. And the instructor had these weird phrases. Stir the pot. I don't even know what that means. Shake your moneymaker. Did you just call me a whore? I don't do that anymore. Tried out a new exercise tool to work on my glute muscles. You've probably seen these before. They're called stool softeners. Those things are awful. I'm in the mall. I'm nowhere near a bathroom. Walking, shopping, oh. Wish that story had a happy ending. Talk about a crappy day. Oh. Went for my annual ladies exam on Monday. That's always a lot of fun. Got there 30 minutes early. Always the eager beaver. What I hate the most about any doctor's appointment is trying to get out of my clothes and into that little gown real quick before they come back in. I hate it when I get my pants only halfway down and the dentist comes walking back in. I heard the weatherman this morning refer to Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia as Delmarva. Gonna have rain in Delmarva. What if they did that with Colorado, Kansas, Arkansas? Tornadoes predicted for a Cox arc. Or Alabama, Georgia, Florida, hurricanes coming to the all-gay flow people. All-gay flow. My grandma, 90 years old, she watches the Weather Channel constantly, so every snowstorm I get the same awkward phone call. "Hey, honey, did you get plowed yet? How many inches did you get last night?" I'm still getting some. Nasty, Grandma. Grandma. I love doing comedy. I used to be a teacher. Anyone else suckered in by that sweet teacher money? No? Couple of you? It's hard to beat it unless you have a paper out, right? Telling parents their kids aren't doing well in school is really depressing. So I always got really drunk before I called them. I wish that was just a joke. Your kid's flunking. I don't think he's stupid. He's probably just retarded. If we work together, we can help that little ding-dong pass. Talk kids. The main reason I quit is all the grading. It is constantly on your mind. Husband used to think I was scratching his back after sex. I was really grading his performance in red ink. Incomplete. Do over. That was great. So now I'm a comedian. traveling to exotic places like St. Peters, Missouri. Yeah, because my career's on fire. Military. How about a round of applause for veterans and the troops? They walk humbly among us, but they are total badasses. I got to do comedy in Kuwait and Iraq, and they flew us from base to base in the Black Hawk helicopters, banking side to side, and I started thinking, look at me, I'm a badass too. Then I upchucked on the pilot and left some pee-pee in the helicopter. I was so psyched about going, telling all my friends, going to entertain the troops, going to entertain the troops. One of my friends said, cool, after you're done entertaining the troops, why don't you tell them some of your jokes? Another one said, how's your husband feel about you going over there with all those men? This is exactly what he said. I don't care if you bang the whole 5th Battalion, darling, have a good time. Crazy old fart. Had to wear this 50-pound lung-crushing protective vest everywhere. I did not thank him for those, because when I went over there, I was a 38 double D. Look what that thing did to me. I got to work in England this year. British food, that's an acquired taste. I think how you acquire a taste for it is by eating out of dumpsters first, because it tastes like garbage. Their signature dish is bangers and mash. These wrinkled, boiled sausage, looks like it could be some kind of horse meat. I can't eat that unless you dress it up with some gravy or trim off some foreskin, something. Gross. We were in a cab one day. The driver got mad at someone and yelled out the window real loud, learn how to drive, banger muncher. No one here knows what it means, so I call people banger muncher all the time. Nice turn signal, banger muncher. Thanks for not leaving a tip, banger muncher. Your mom's a banger muncher. Your mom. Your mama joke. Banger muncher. They do talk really pretty over there. Everything sounds sexier to me for some reason in a foreign language or an accent. I started jazzing up morning sex at my house with a German phrase. Vati, machen dein Mund zu, bitte es reich wie Esel. That's, ooh, daddy, make your mouth shut, please. It smells like ass. Morning breath joke. I had a heckler the other night. He was sitting in the front row. He was really mean. They eventually kicked him out, but I did that German stuff. He yelled out real loud, you're saying it wrong. You shouldn't use German in your act if you can't do it right, dumb bitch. I know, that's not really necessary. And I can't let someone act like that during a show, but I was super polite. I said, well, sir, maybe you should worry less about what I do and more about why all your girlfriends are inflatable. How's this for some German? You're a huge douchenbaggin. A banger munchin' douchenbaggin. Probably a good point in the show for me to tell you I really am an alcoholic. I'm happy to tell you, though, I've been sober for 12 years. Thank you, thanks. I had a guy yell out last night, quitter! I'm just grateful, because I know I couldn't have done it without the support group, and my Coke dealer could not have done it. I wasn't a big beer drinker. It just didn't get me drunk quick enough, except for one time. Came to in the IHOP parking lot with puke in my hair and a pancake in my pocket. And a sticky white mustache that I hope was from a milkshake. I hope that's how that happened. Making my parents proud right now. The deal breaker for me was Jaeger bombs. You had Jaeger bombs before? I made up a new drinking rule. Food before Jaeger, never fear. Jaeger before food, pee on yourself and sleep with a jackass. I don't have anything against alcohol. If you can drink responsibly, party on. I don't know if responsibly was a good word for the buckets full of empty beer in the front row, whatever. I just had to learn the hard way. There's a big difference between getting a little drunk and alcoholic drunk. Like hiccups before bed, you're a little drunk. Throw up before bed, you're really drunk. But if you throw up on the bed in the mall at Mattress World, might have a problem. If you come on to your buddy at a party, you're a little drunk. If you come to on your buddy after the party, well, that's gay. Gay and alcoholic. I'm not judging, though. My best girlfriend is a gay guy. I used to think football was gay because of all the ass patting, male bonding. Must be like when me and my girlfriends go shopping, whenever we score a bargain, we always honk each other's boobs. That's not gay, is it? If I was gay, I could never do anything about it because vaginas are super high maintenance. I can't worry about 2 of them. There's only room for 3 bitches in my house. Me, the dog, and my husband. I don't count the cat because she fights like a pussy. Stepped out of bed this morning and right onto one of the cat's hairballs. Those are disgusting. They should be called fur turds or puppy snacks. My dog could be on the other side of the house. Cat starts pooping. Dog's like, cat's baking me a treat. Sweet. Got a lot of dogs eating shit in St. Peter's, is that? I love my dog, 14-year-old golden retriever. We walk together, we nap together, we both appreciate a nice big bone. He licks himself. My yoga class keeps me hopeful. Stretch it out. We have sex in front of our dog. That's not weird or creepy. We always make sure the kids cover his eyes. Yes. We treat our animals like children. I'm glad that our human kids are grown. Because when they were babies, they were so needy. Feed me, change me, this dumpster's so cold. I don't need that. I still have grandkids and 20 little nieces and nephews because my sisters were cheerleaders, AKA whores. Kids asked me one time, how come you never do any African American jokes? Are you scared of black people? Which, how racist would that be? I am no more afraid of a black man than I am of any other man who's not white. I love that joke. It usually makes white people squirm a little. The truth is you never hear about a black, Asian, or Hispanic man with a freezer full of chopped up body parts. It's always some white guy from some little town like St. Peter's. Psychos are always white. Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, Rush Limbaugh. Hitler, Stalin, Michael Jackson, all white. Too soon about Michael. I love my grandkids, but I love my me time even more, which makes me a crappy babysitter. Okay, kids, eat your rum cake and then we'll play nap time. I I can't sleep, Grandma. It's still light out. Well, I can't get my freak on with Grandpa while you're awake, so nighty-night. Run along. I was doing dishes the other day. Had my hands in the sink. Grandson comes up behind me. Grandma, let's play corn dog. Then he punched me in the butthole. That's a corn dog. Ha ha, I win. Very funny, young man. Now, why don't you go get some lighter fluid and matches, and we'll play stop, drop, and roll. Or go get a big trash bag and some rubber bands, and Grandma will teach you how to play Air Supply Countdown. Or we could play Snap, Crackle, Pop. That's where you fill your little mouth with Rice Krispies and I kick you down the stairs. Again. You little shit. I worked in a little town last week called Effingham, Illinois. You heard of Effingham? I gotta wonder how they come up with a name for a town like that. I imagine it's the founder and his wife sitting at the dinner table. Wife's like, I get it. You're a pig farmer, but I can't eat any more effing ham. That joke killed in Effingham. And died in St. Peters, Missouri. I was the victim of some sexual harassment that week. Me, 5 other guys on the show, every one of them joked on stage about how they were gonna gangbang me after the show. That's not right, because they were all talk, no follow through. Husband said, you shouldn't joke about that. Figure out which one can do the most for your career and do him first. Really? If I'm too lazy to put out for our sexless marriage, am I gonna go the extra mile for a career? No. I'm joking about the sexless part. He got me jewelry for Christmas one year, so I put out like a whore that night. Christmas 1985, it was crazy. My husband is very romantic. He left a love note on the coffee table for me the other day that said, dust me. So I used the weed whacker to write one in the yard that said, mow me. He got carried away on the next round, wrote on the side of my car, wash me, bitch. So I washed all his underwear with my red sweater. Who's a bitch now, Mr. Pink Shorts? Be you. I think I'm gonna wrap up with this one, so if you've been saving any laughs, this is the one to cut it loose. I think newlyweds are precious because they just can't keep their hands off each other. We've been married 25 years, and we're having stink wars at my house. My husband will yell out from the bathroom, honey, if you still love me, you'll come in here and kiss me right now. Then I don't love you now. Pinch it off and light a match. I think you killed the goldfish. Or I can't count how many times he's done that super funny joke where he farts in the bed, pins my head under the covers. It's hilarious. Someone told me that's called a Dutch oven. Yeah, I've eaten Dutch food before. It doesn't smell like that, not even a little. Anyway, I paid him back for all of those. Taco night, because I was planning ahead. Taco night. We ate dinner, went to bed. I laid there real still, waiting for him to go to sleep. Listen for the snoring. Then I shit the bed, Jaeger and stool softeners, bitch. That's what you get. You guys were delightful, beautiful. Thank you.